wasn't resonating with me. So I turned to the internet. And I was just going to go type in how to make money, and yet I actually saw Google recommended how to make money online. I switched it on, I searched it, I looked for it, and began my journey. I mean, I found this world of online marketing absolutely fascinating. But the problem is, guys, I had absolutely zero help, zero resources. I didn't know anywhere to go to get that hands-on help. How many of you feel that way? Type in me right now. Just type in me if you can relate to how I felt. You'd love to do it, but guys, just reading another book is not going to get you there. Sometimes you just need someone to hold your hands. Exactly. So what I did is I spent countless hours on forums. Okay, I thought forums would do it, and I worked with people. I talked to people. I listened to people. I hustled. It wasn't a matter of working not hard enough. I found every person every time I thought I figured it out. Every single time I thought I figured it out, boom, I fail. I estimate that in that 18 months I failed over 50 times, probably close to 50 to 55 times. So just think about what it was doing to my mind, what it was doing to my head, but I still wanted it. All right, I still wanted it, but I'll tell you right now, I believe in personal development. I believe in hustle. I believe in all of that, but it's not enough on its own. I understand how you feel. You need to have more. You need a system. You need something that'll really guide you the whole way there. So for me, it was 18 months wasted, and whatever little money I had to my name was gone. I'll tell you right now, most people don't even make it past a month of that much hustle. I did 18 months. Now, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because I've already done the hard work. I've put the struggle in, and I don't need you to do the same thing. All right? So I had a huge discovery after months and months of struggling. Nearly giving up. I was literally on the last hour. I had said to everyone on the forum, I said, guys, thank you for your help so far. I'm done. I quit. I don't want to do this anymore, right? I mean, I see so many of you right now. I just saw a couple people type in, they understand exactly how that feels and how I felt. But when I posted that message on the forum, I got this other message from someone that I had never talked to before, a private message, a mystery stranger till this day that I owe my life to. No idea who they are. No idea. Till this day, I tell this story every day, hoping that they'll come out and tell me who they are, but never heard back from them. But they messaged me on this private message and said, "Kid, don't quit. I've been watching you hustle. Very impressed. Just do these few things, okay? Just do these few steps. Don't quit. Do these tonight. I promise you by tomorrow you'll have made money. And so you won't quit. But after that, I will never talk to you again. I never help people, okay? I'm just doing this one time." So that night, I thought, do I really want to do this? Am I going to do it? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. I finally decided, what do I have to lose? So till 3 in the morning, I sat there and I worked on it. And guess what? When I woke up in the morning, guys, I woke up 6 hours later, ran to my computer. And I still get chills on my arms when I tell you this. I get goosebumps because I woke up and I had made over $300. And that night, using with a system this mystery stranger gave me, I had made more money in one night in 6 hours than I had made in 18 months combined. And I never looked back from that day. I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. I've gone on to really face some major struggles in my life. I've been through the worst of the worst, but I've never ever had a day in my life since that time, 14 plus years ago, where I made $300. I've never had a day in my life where I made less than $300. And I just started rinsing and repeating the system that this person taught me. And I went on to make my first $10,000 in just less than 30 days. Again, $10,000 in less than 30 days. And here's what I had discovered. The biggest breakthrough this individual brought to me, I'm going to share with you right now, is how to build a business with zero products, no stress, no employees, nothing crazy, literally the computer upon which you sit right now, and you could travel anywhere. You could be sitting on a beach as long as you have the internet. All right, and the thing is, you don't have to make the product. Other people make all the products. They have them. There's over 20,000 products that you can promote. There are over 20,000 companies, including Fortune 50, big companies, that are willing to pay you 50, 60, 75% commission if you sell their products. And you have no risk, nothing to risk, no time, no money to risk. I literally learned to be what I call the middle man. All right, I want to share this with you real quick. How many of you want to see me draw this out? I want to draw out my biggest discovery. This right now, today, I'm going to show you how to be able to monetize and make money from over 20,000 companies without having to risk anything. Yes? Yes? Come on, type in yeses. I want the energy. Come on, guys, type in yes. All right, we had Ariana, Caleb, Henry, yes, Mia, Ava, and tons of others. I'm sorry I can't say everybody's names, otherwise I'll be here the whole day reading names. All right, so let's do this, all right? Let's draw real quick. So I'm going to bring up my my drawing tool here. Okay, here's what I discovered. So over on this side, you have lots and lots and lots of companies. Over 20,000 companies, okay, that are looking to sell their products. So when it comes to product, they've done it. When it comes to customer support, they've done it. When it comes to tech operations, they've done it. When it comes to supporting the products and building better features, they've done it. They have done all the hard stuff. But the problem is these companies are looking for traffic, right? They're looking for people to send them customers. So here's you. Here's you. All right. So the way I discovered this is I'm going to flip it around. Okay. So here's me, or you actually. This is you. And all you're going to do is follow and use the software that I hand to you in just a few minutes to build this. Let's just say you have something here. Okay. And I'm going to show you what this something is. But what you're going to do is you're going to simply send people off to one of these 20,000 plus companies. So it's a link click. You have to send just a click. And this page that you have to build to do this is very, very simple. And we're going to build one in about 60 seconds or less today together. It's coming up in just a few, okay? So you use this page and you just send people over to this website. Now, back then, I was doing it without even a page. So here was me. And what I was doing is simply sending people directly to all of these companies. And I was working with about 12 or 13 companies at that time, okay? By buying traffic from Google. So I never even built a website. I would literally do something at Google. Google would then send me traffic, which I would reroute to these companies, and these companies would pay me 50% to 75% commission. So it's all about getting a link click. Now I'm going to go into this in so much more detail, and we're going to actually build a business together. But this market, this world is called affiliate marketing. Okay, now many of you may already know this, but basically this is where you can scale yourself and work with as many companies as you want. And as long as you just know how to send a click, you know, half these people that click don't even know you exist. They don't even know you're there. They literally just click a link and they forward over here. You're here in the middle. That's why I call this the middleman. You're here in the middle, cashing in, and you don't even exist. So this is a strategy where you don't have to build products, you don't have to invest a lot of money, you don't have to do anything crazy, you don't have any major risk, but you can monetize the hard work of other people, and that's exactly what I started to do. So the way I made my first $10,000 online, guys, I only had one source of traffic, which I'm going to reveal today, and I'm going to share with you exactly how it works. You know, traffic in the world of online marketing basically means people coming to your page or your site or whatever, right? So I built this one-page website. Now, I built it in a wrong way back then. Today, we're going to build one in the right way. And I would simply just send clicks to these other companies, these other websites, and I started to make a ton of money. How many of you think you can do this? This is super simple. How many of you would love to work with these companies? Type in me. Type in me right now if you'd love to work with if any of these 20,000 companies. Yes, me, come on, type in me. All right. Oh, you guys can see the chat. They're pouring in. But here's the big crazy part. I made a huge mistake. Tell you how Google literally stole $600,000 from me. See, guys, the problem with this model is you only have one chance to make money, right? People will come to your one-page website, and if they will click to the other site, great, they're gone. And if they decide not to click to the other website, great, they're gone. Every time you want to potentially make another commission, you have to get new people, new traffic, new things to your site. Well, that doesn't sound very reliable, does it? So what happened is I was doing this with Google. I was just literally sending traffic directly from Google to these other websites, being the middleman, but I always needed new traffic. I literally, if the people clicked and went over, that's it. I mean, I just had to cross my fingers and pray. Well, one day Google decides to shut me down. For no reason, they shut my ads account down. I was making $50,000 a month at that time, guys, and I had built up the entire business from the first $10,000 I made all the way through this, okay? Can you imagine waking up and realizing that your dreams that had finally started to come true are now gone, ripped from underneath of you? See, guys, I wasn't building an asset. I wasn't building anything of business value. So here's what I did. I want to show you exactly how I changed my model to start growing 300 to 500% faster while building a safer business. Type in the number 300. Come on. Type in the number 300 if you're pumped and excited to see that. Yes? 300. Come on. Daniel, I see you. All right. Mike, I got you. Yes, Camilla, got you. Sadie, got you. Nora, my God, pouring in. All right. So guys, here's what I changed, okay? So now I started sending people, and I started sending them to a website that would simply say, hey, listen, give me your email address. That's it. And it's all automated. We're going to do it together today. Again, I'm going to build this live in front of you. It's all automated. You don't have to know a darn thing about technology. And it works all over the world. Let me ask you a question. Do you have an email address? Heck yeah, you do. Does your best friend have an email address? Yes, they do. I actually would rather ask you this question. Find me someone. Tell me about someone in your life who does not have an email address. Everyone has an email address, so I would capture that email address, and only then would I send them to the other website. This is how I actually made my first $100,000 month. Because now, every time I wanted to have a new product that I could promote, I didn't have to get new traffic. I could simply send an email, and guess who owned that database? Me. Google couldn't take that away from me. So then, how did I make my first $1 million online? Well, look at this. Same system. Same traffic source that we're going to talk about today, plus a couple more, which we'll talk about today. I'll show you exactly how I get people to come in hordes to my website. Then my one-page website, I'd get their email, but now I started to sell my own products, plus I also promoted other people's products. So I wanted to scale my business, right? So I started to sell my own products. And then how did I make my first $3 million? Is I simply started to sell more of my own products. And I also added upsells and downsells. Now, for a moment, I'm going to lose you, and that's fine. Ignore this stuff. I'm making a point. Okay? You're not ready for this yet, but it doesn't matter. We got to start somewhere. Then how did I make my first $10 million? I just started to add a bunch of recurring products. Guys, just take a moment to look at my business. These are all various and different accounts. In one account, $11 million. In one account, $1.1 million. In another account, $148,914. Right now, type in WOW. Type in WOW. W-O-W. Type in WOW right now. If even 5%, 10% of what you're seeing in front of the screen would make a drastic difference in your life. And I'll tell you, years ago, over a decade ago, has changed my life. And today I'm going to give it to you. Because there's just one thing you need to do today, not only to make your first 10,000, but to make your first 100 and a million and to 10 million. Just one thing. Yes? Look at all the wows pouring in. All right. Oh, Gavin writes, wow, 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 wow. Way across. Awesome, Gavin. I see it. Guys, did you notice the one thing that was in common on all the diagrams? And I never realized this until one day I was on stage and somebody asked me a question. They said, Anik, how did you do this? What was your secret? And I was like, I don't know, but let me look at these diagrams again, okay? Just watch. Watch what stays common. What is common in all these diagrams from the beginning to the end? Tell me. I wish I knew this before. You know what? Right now, enter a chance to win a $1,000 giveaway. Enter a chance to win $1,000. Yes, I'm going to literally pick the Learn Fund. We have a fund here at Learn that we use to fund our students' businesses, okay, by the way? So, Learn Fund. I'm going to give you $1,000. All you need to do is type in the right answer. Come on, go ahead and type in the right answer. And then at the end of the webinar, when we're done, and we'll reach out to you directly. All right, Anna's got the right answer. Awesome. Luke, close. Not quite. Jaden, yep, you're right. Joseph, you're right. Tyler, no, that's not right at all. Mia's got, okay, we got a lot of people that are typing in the right answers, okay? So a lot of people that are getting this, I'm glad you're paying attention. So guys, you know what? I wanted to rinse and repeat this again. So I literally wanted to see if that one secret would work. Now, by the way, what was the right word? Email. Email was the common thing that I did all across the board. I centered my businesses around email. Now, guess what? I wanted to see if I could do this again. I wanted to see, first time to build a business up to 10 million a year. It took me 6 years. And I wanted to see if I could do it all over again, but do it in a lot less time. Guys, I was able to do it again in 18 months. 18 months. I literally took one of our students, one of my close friends, through all the 5 stages in a span of 18 months. His name is Fred Lamb. You know, he was an expert in his field for 10 years. He still didn't think he was credible enough to do what we do. He finally put his fears aside. He came to me, and I said, let's do it. Let's do exactly. And you know what? His first 3 months, he did a product launch. He did $1.5 million in sales. Today, in 18 months, he's done over $5 million. This guy has multiple accounts on the internet, making all kinds of money. And this isn't even his main ones, okay? He's making millions of dollars. Let me ask you guys a question right now. How many of you would love to be in Fred's position? How many of you would love to be in Fred's position? Type in me if this kind of income is what you have been looking for and is exactly why you came on this webinar. Yes? All right, wow. Me's and me's and me's pouring in. All right. Listen, guys, the data makes sense. We understand why email is so important. There are over 4.6 billion email addresses in the world. Okay? 66% of people who have an email address who were asked this question said that they made a purchasing decision because of an email. Not Facebook, not Twitter. Email. The simplest thing in the world. 72% of people said that they prefer email as the tool for communication. And last but not least, this is the mind-boggling number. And I have proven this in my company as well. For every $1 you invest into email, $44 comes back out at the end of the year. That's just baffling data. This is why email. Type in email right now. Everybody type in the word email. If you get it, if you see why this is the simplest business model and why you need to follow it. Come on, I want to see everybody right now. If you're watching, type in email. Let's do it. Come on, email. Oh, whoa, okay. Yes, there we go. All right. Yep, Dominic, I see you. Lots of people typing. Wow. All right. Awesome. Well, listen, guys, I do want to take a moment to also express to you the fact that, we are a real company here. We work with entrepreneurs and we teach people how to build their lives into what they want here at Learn, but we don't make any crazy guarantees. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You need to put time and dedication and attention. Not everyone's results are the same because not everyone works as hard as everyone. All right, I can't answer this question that I get. How long will I take to make money? I don't know. Listen, man, we want fighters. We want serious students, and I want to prove to you one thing. It's not always about the money. It just isn't. I want you to do this because you want a new life. I want you to do this because you want to change the world. And I want you to do this because this is your passion and this is what you want to do. All right? This is my passion, guys. My wife and I, we're building schools across the slums of Mumbai, India. This was a dream of mine since I was 12 years old. We've already built 6 self-sustainable dream centers and 2 more by the end of 2018. That means these schools, once they're funded, are self-sufficient. We are now servicing over 750 children that otherwise would be on the streets selling tea, but they're in schools. This warms my heart. This is why I wake up every morning to do what I do. It's not always about the money, but yes, money helps these things happen. Remember that though, guys. Have a deeper cause, please. It helps you through the journey. And then just check this out. As of just this year, my wife and I have also begun to now and Learn. Everyone here at Learn, we partnered up with an organization called Village Enterprise, and we're actually adopting about every 3 months. We adopt a village in East Africa, and we fund 50 entrepreneurs at $500 each. And our goal is to bring entrepreneurship to the world. 10,000 entrepreneurs through East Africa by the end of 2019. We will pull people out of extreme poverty. We do it 1,000 people at a time, 1,000 people at a time, all right? We've already done over 2,000 people, and this is because of great people like you that are in our company. I just want you to know that Learn comes with a heart here. We don't want to just teach you how to make millions of dollars. We want to change the world. We want to change your life. And personally, we want to make your dreams come true. So for me, look at this. I've been voted by Business Week as one of the top entrepreneurs under 25. I've been on TEDx. I did a great talk there. Anthony Robbins has had me speak for him. Richard Branson and I have hung out at his home in Necker Island. Robert Kiyosaki and I are business partners. My mentor, the person whose book I first read. I've been on many news stations. I've been featured in Entrepreneur, Inc. 500, Huffington Post. I don't tell you any of this to brag. I tell you this because what you're about to learn, the system and the business we're going to build right now together. We're going to build this business together right now. This is a business that changes lives. This is what you've been looking for. How many of you are pumped now? Let's type in yes, because I'm about to move on to the part that will tell you literally the 2 things you need, and we're about to dive right in. Yes, you ready to dive in? Ready to build that business with me? Type in yes right now. Haha. All right, I love it. They're pouring in. All right, guys, well, let's move forward. So there's only 2 things today between you and that amazing profitable business and starting to turn email into a massive profit. Look, first of all, there's the 5-step system. I'm going to hand that to you right now. We're going to go through that right this very second. Okay, we're going to go through it right now. 5 seconds, all right? Number 2 is this amazing software. So we're going to build a business today in 20 minutes. Now, I know I've invested $400,000 in the last 20 months to create this for you. Actually, it's more than that because I started way before that. But I know that sounds a little unrealistic. I get it. Well, you know what? We're going to do this in 20 minutes. I'm going to take something that doesn't exist. I'm going to start a business from scratch. And in 20 minutes, I'm going to make it come to life right before your eyes. It will be ready to make profit. And that is my way of proving to you this. Look, if I can do it in 20 minutes, my guarantee to you is that you could do it in 60 minutes or less. That's realistic, right? Everyone here can believe that, right? So are you ready to get started? But listen, before we can get started, I need you to agree. Look, there is no guarantees in life. There's only hard work. I need you to take ownership over your success. So everybody right now, take a moment, type in yes into that comment section you see. Type in yes. Do it right now. I want to see yeses flooding in. Madeline, I see you. Ariana, I see you. Sophia, I see you. Michael, I see you. Isaac, yes. Guys, keep typing in yeses because I need you to understand that no matter what I give you today, what I do, you have to take action if you're going to make things work, all right? So let's dive right into it, man. Let's go draw. Let me share with you exactly how it is that this little thing, this email that exists all over the world. You can build this business anywhere. I don't care if you're sitting in Greece, if you're sitting in South America, if you're sitting in Asia, Europe, America, doesn't matter. Everybody has an email address, right? So let's dive right into it, guys. Let's go right into it, all right? Now, what are the 5 steps to creating radical profit? Well, here's the deal. No matter what kind of business that you build on the internet, right, you are going to need some kind of a website or a web page. Now, in the past, here's what would happen. When I first started, it would take thousands upon thousands of dollars and a lot of time to build a website. So you would send all these people, right, would come to your website. And here's the crazy part. When you're selling a product on your website, at best case, you're going to get 1 to 2% conversion. That means 98 to 99% leave your website and never come back. Now, that just sounds ridiculous. And it takes you thousands of dollars to put this thing up. So I thought of an idea. I came up with what I shared with you earlier was let me just start to capture their email address. Hence, I was able to get by just creating a web page, a one-page site that we're going to build together that you can do through just clicks. It's super, super easy. And on that site, our goal is just to capture someone's email address. That's it, okay? That's it. And we're going to do it. You're going to see me do it we're going to do it together, like literally in the next few minutes. So yes, you need traffic, right? I'm even going to take care of this for you. We built our own network that you can dip right into to get people to come to your website. I'm going to show you a demo of it in about 10, 15 minutes, so hang tight. So you send all these people, okay? And there's really only 3 major ways of getting traffic that you have to know. Most of our students also only do like one of them and still do great. So let's just say this is Joe. Joe is someone who comes to your website, they sees your offer, he puts in his email address, says, please give me this for free. By the way, today, during that 20 minutes, not only are we going to build this page, we're even going to build this offer. You don't have to write anything, you don't have to do anything. So as soon as that happens, guys, 2 things are going to happen, right? 2 things automatically happen. So as soon as Joe puts in his email address, firstly, what happens to this email address? It's got to go somewhere. So we're going to show you how to put it into this thing called an autoresponder. It's basically a database that you own that starts to store all of these emails. And we even get you free access to start with SendLane, the industry's #1 autoresponder. We're fully integrated. By the way, so that email address shoots right in here. This is completely automated. There's not even a single bit of technology. You don't have to do anything but click some buttons. Then you've got Joe, right? Now, Joe just hit the submit button here. As soon as you hit the submit button, if the page doesn't refresh or change, well, then how is Joe supposed to know that anything worked? So we've got to refresh the page there, right? So we call this the thank you page. Well, guess what? We haven't done much yet, and this is already the #1 first spot that you can actually earn money. There's actually 3 ways to earn money using this model. There's 3 ways out of this little teeny model focused around what? Collecting an email address. All right, so how does this work? How do you make money here? Remember I told you there are over 20,000 companies that are dying, aching to work with you. They'll do anything to work with you, and all you need them to do, one of them is to give you a URL. That's it. You copy and paste this URL into our software, which I'm going to do a demo of and build a business, so that when Joe comes through, he's going to hit this URL and boom, get forwarded to somebody else's website, not even yours. And as soon as they make a decision to purchase, you start to earn an income. Now, this is immediate. What happens later? Well, there are 2 more ways for you to earn an income. Very easy, simple ways. Number 2 is called broadcasting. Number 2 is called automated messages. Here's how that works, okay? You log into SendLane, and you basically put a bunch of emails in here. Now, here's the cool part. Remember I told you how we're going to build the whole business together and you're not going to have to do anything? Not only are we building the page and the ebook, we're going to literally give you all of these emails. They'll be completely done and you can just plug them into the system. You don't have to write anything. So what you can tell the system is, look, on day 0 when they join, send them this email. 1 day later, send them this. 2 days later, send this. 3 days later, 4 days, 5 days. You can do this for an infinite amount of emails. An infinite number, thousands if you want. We have students that put hundreds in there. So you can automate the entire business so that when Joe joins your list, he's getting emails to go and ta-da, there's something I haven't even shared with you. We have over 20,000 pieces of written content that is yours to keep. You can have it, you can use it, our system will automatically integrate it. We had American writers, but all of this is unique. We put it together just for you. So this is a completely automated approach. Then my favorite, if you want to know where I make 90% of my money, it's from this thing called broadcasting. Now I call this the closest you'll ever get to being able to actually print money. Yes, let me just write that down. It's that important. Print money, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the deal. I always give this example. If I wake up this morning, okay, let's just assume I have an email list of, 5,000 people. Okay, which is very easy to get, by the way. Very easy. Might sound like a big number. It is not. Not when you follow our system. So I wake up in the morning. I see Apple has released a new iPad. I desperately want it, but I don't want to pay out of my money. So here's what I do. I write an email. Write one email, okay? And if you don't want to write the email, we'll give it to you. We have so many. We have 20,000 pieces of content. And all you have to do is get an affiliate URL to a product you love that you want to endorse. Put that link right in here. You log into SendLane. You're going to hit the send button. That's it. Wrote it once, hit the send button, boom. SendLane's going to send it to everybody, and you're all 5,000 people are going to get your emails. And you know what? Over the course of just a short while, you're going to get enough clicks to this link and enough people will purchase that your commissions alone will be far above what that iPad costs you. It's as close as you get to printing money. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. This is it. Now, one thing I didn't even share with you is when you have just a web page and not a website, get this. Not only are you going to make more money, but now 40 to 60% of the people that come to your website are actually going to give you their email address. Hence, you're only losing 40 to 60%. From 98 to 99% leaving, now to only 40. So you get to capture a lot more of that audience, build your list, and monetize it forever. And guess what this is? This is an asset that you own. You could pass it down generations. You could sell it. And again, I want to reemphasize, ladies and gentlemen, works anywhere in the world. I don't care where you're watching this from. Everybody has an email address. As long as people around you have an email address, this system will work wherever you live. It's as simple as that. And we are building every piece of it. We're going to build a page. We're going to build a free giveaway. We're going to build your emails. We're going to even help you partner up with one of these 20,000 companies. We're going to get your setup completely on SendLane. We're going to do that. We're going to set up your automated. We're going to even help you get broadcasts. All of this is going to get done. I'm going to do it live in front of you in 20 minutes or less. Tell me that isn't absolutely crazy. Tell me. Listen, guys, I want to take a moment here to really tell you that you can do this, and we're about to do this in just 2 seconds right now. The next part is I'm going to log in, but I want to first take a moment to really appreciate and thank my amazing team. You know, we put $400,000 into it. I was told I was nuts. I went to some of the biggest companies in New York, California, India. I looked at every major technical company, and they told me it could not be done. They told me it would take me multiple 7 figures, and I still couldn't get it done. Well, I pulled together a team of over 23 people, 20 months, and we got these 5 steps automated down to one guarantee for you, and that is you can build a whole business in 60 minutes or less. And I'll prove it to you by building it in front of you in 20 minutes or less. I want you to meet our amazing team, Andrew Elstead, who's the director of technology, put it all together. Andrew Lance, who managed 16 writers to put together over 20,000 pieces of content, and our coder X, who said he didn't want to be named because, well, you know, he's a little shy. But he was the brilliant mind behind this. So I want to take a moment. Everybody say thank you. Just type thank you into the comments. I want to see at least, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50 comments. Whoa. All right. Never mind. I see it. All right. You guys haven't even seen the software yet. So let me ask you this. Are you excited to see the technology that took me $400,000 to develop? Yes. Come on. Type in yes. I want to see him. Gianna, I see you. Alice, I see you. Julian, Mike, Aiden, Elijah, Michael, Jacob. Liam, Lila, Sophia, yes. All right, I love the excitement, all right? So here's what we're going to do, guys. Give me just one moment. I'm going to switch my screens real quick. We're going to log in. We're going to build a business. I'm going to do it live right before your eyes, all right? Let's do this. So 1 second. And all right, so here we are. Now, listen, I've logged into Inbox Blueprint, and I'm going to skip past the fact that we have these amazing training modules. We have daily open office hours with our coaches. And I'm going to scroll down. First, I want to show you something I'm incredibly honored by, and that is Robert Kiyosaki calls this system by far the #1 way to become an online entrepreneur today. And it's given us a raging endorsement, plus he's training in here. But let's skip ahead and let's go build this business. Now, here's what I've done. Okay, I've pulled up the Google stopwatch here. I'm not going to start it just yet. I'm just going to go ahead and pull up and bring the software to light. Now, these are just quick little videos, all right? They're 3-minute, 4-minute, 2-minute type videos that show you exactly how to use the Launchpad software. So let me just pull up the software. Now, we're going to do this, all right? You ready? We're going to build a business in 20 minutes or less live right before your eyes. And all I need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is hit create new funnel. We're going to build it from scratch. So let me just go ahead and here, hit start. All right, game on. Let's do this. Create new funnel. Now, you'll see here we have over 30 niches ready to go. Marriage, meditation, relationship advice, sex, men's health, law of attraction, dog training, diabetes. But I'm going to just take the first one here, bodybuilding. Scroll down. Now, you'll see you don't even need a domain name or hosting. We do all that for you, for life, for free. So I'm just going to type in Onyx bodybuilding site. All right, and you'll see it went and found a good, subdomain name. If I want to use my own domain, I can do so, but I still don't need to get hosting. Just follow these little instructions, but for sake of time, we don't want that. All right, we're going to move right on ahead. Hit save and continue. Now you'll see we're 28% done setting up our entire business, and we're only 47 seconds in. So here's the deal. You're going to get a free trial account with SendLane, the industry's #1 autoresponder company. We've fully integrated with them. All you have to do is come here and hit on this button right here. Now, I've got my information here. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug that in over here. And you'll see that as soon as I log in, it'll accept it and say, good, we're done. All right, congratulations. Now, all we need to do is fill in. So I'm just going to type in Onyx bodybuilding list. And it logs into SendLane, automatically checks, make sure everything is good to go. I put my from name, I put an email address. You want to make sure you fill this out with authentic information. I just did this for now for the sake of demo. And then right here, this system not only builds your business, it tracks your business. So it's going to ask you for it's going to basically say, how often do you want us to tell you when you have a new subscriber? I'll just say, look, send me a daily report so I can go live my life and my business runs and reports to me every day. So I hit save and continue here. All right, now check this out. 42% done, and we are less than 2 minutes in. Type in wow if you're already sitting there thinking, whoa, what's happening? Type in wow. Go ahead, do it right now. But this is nothing, guys. All right, look, I told you there are over 20,000 companies all over the world that are dying to work with you. So we've already integrated with ClickBank, one of the #1 systems out there that congregate all types of amazing offers for you. Look at this, commission 75%, 75%, 70%, 50%, 75%. But if I have my own program, if I went and found an affiliate offer outside of ClickBank, I just click right here, copy paste the URL. That's it. No tech yet, okay? So I'm going to look into bodybuilding, bodybuilding Pilates. Let's see. I'll keep looking. I'm going to do this, body weight burn because the gravity is high. I like it. I'll just select it. That's all I got to do. Now it says, give us your username. So if you've gone to ClickBank and logged in, you just copy and paste it. I'll put mine here. Hit save. It logs in. Make sure you gave it the right, email, right username. Done. All right. This is optional. We don't need to do this right now. So we just hit save and continue. We're now 45% done. And we are exactly 3 minutes in. 3 minutes and 45% of a brand new business is up and running. Now it's time to build that free report. Remember, I told you, people come to your page, they see that you have something of value, and they want to give you their email address. But instead of making you go run around to create that on your own, we have the ability for you to auto-create it here in 100% unique. Nobody else in the world could have what you have. That's what's brilliant about this business, is you're building something that's absolutely unique. So the first thing it says is, look, throughout your free report, we want to link using your link to give you full commission. We don't make a penny. We want to link to your we want to link over to your affiliate product. So give us some text we can use. So I'll just type in free video, how to build muscle. And if you give it multiple ones, okay, if you give it multiple ones, it will actually round robin them for you. So what I mean by that is, like, let's say on page 1, it'll use this one. On page 2, I could say gain 10 pounds of muscle, so that it's not always using the same one, okay? Oh, and I can create as many of these as I want. I can create as many as I want. I can keep adding them, okay? Now it says, listen, we need to put some articles into this. Now remember, I told you we have 20,000 pieces of content and you have full access to them. It's gone ahead and already put a keyword in here for you. Now I want you to pay special attention to these little saturation scores. See, we want to make sure that your report, your business is 100% unique. And the way we do that is, look, if this saturation, this tells you how many of our students in Learn are using that article. It's only 16%. You're welcome to use it. That means only 16% of the people who built a bodybuilding business are using this article. But now remember, nobody can use it in the same order that you use it, right? So I'm just gonna, and oh, what happens when this turns to red is the system automatically triggers our team. We download the article, rewrite it, and upload it so it's fresh, brand new again. We manage all of this for you. So I'll just select the first 4 here, okay? So I select the first 4. Now check this out. I can click and drag and move around however I want. I can edit the article. I can come in here, I can add links to the articles so that I can put more of my affiliate links in there if I want, just by doing this. So far, no tech, no training. I can edit the article's title, hit save changes, and boom, it's done. All right? And my free report is pretty much ready. I just need to build my ebook cover. Well, I need to talk about myself a little bit, but we are, what, 5.5 minutes in, 47% done. So I go here and I just type in about Onyx and Gall. Onyx and Gall is cool. And I'm just going to copy and paste this for now, but obviously you guys need to take care to do this. All right, you need to take care to do this. So what we're going to do here is you can now bold things. You can underline, italicize. You can do whatever you guys want. And you can link things. So this is just a few paragraphs about yourself so people can get to know you. Hit save and continue. Moving along, 50% done. Only 6 minutes in right now, 6.5 almost. So now it says, listen, what is the report title? All right, what is the title of your free report? So I'll type in 4 tips to gaining muscle fast, right? And then free report, download now, author name, Onyx and Gall. Now look, if you already have your own image you want to use, you go right here, or do it the way we love to do it, which is let our system do all the work for you. So I click on choose. Now it says, look, just pick a template you like. So I'll say I like this one. All right. Now it says time to choose your background photo and do some work there. So I click on choose. I can go ahead and upload my own photo if I have one, or I can choose from our thousands upon thousands of free photos that you have. So right here, perfect, right? Bodybuilding. It's perfect. So it says preview your free report cover. So I click on that. And now it actually shows me this is my unique cover. Check this out. I can make things bigger. I can change the color of them. Live right here, I can make this bigger. I can make this much bigger if I want. I can also make that yellow, right? So now what I'm doing is I am absolutely done with my free report cover. I hit save. And boom, we're done. Your entire free gift to get people to opt into your list is complete, and this is what your report cover looks like. Again, type in wow right now. Type in wow. Guys, come on, look at the speed of execution. We're less than 8 minutes in, and we have built our entire free, unique report without doing a single word of writing. How cool is that? All right, I see Alex, I see Janice, I see Madeline, I see Avery. Tons of people typing in. Wow, all right. Close this out, hit save and continue. 52% done. Now it says time to choose your emails. Again, 20,000 pieces of content, right? This is the same thing as what we were doing before. It just wants you to put in descriptions, because in your emails, we will auto insert text that links to your affiliate link. So I'll just type it in here, how to gain muscle fast. Right, and I hit add more, and then how to gain 10 pounds of muscle fast. Now, I would want you guys to take a few minutes to really catch good things you can put here that make sense, and you can add as many of them. I'm just doing this fast, right? So right now, what are solo ads? These are literally emails we've pre-written for you that are promotional. They're meant to promote. So let's type in, I don't know, muscle. All right, well, we get this here. All right, let's type in weight. Look at all these. Now, I just want to choose some random ones, okay? It says choose 3. I'm not going to put a lot of time and energy into this. I'm just going to literally choose 3 of them here. I typed in weight. Technically, we aren't building a weight business, but, you know, doesn't matter. I'm trying to show you the example. Now, look at this. We move things around. We can edit our articles. We can, you see that? Look at that. Our links are already in here. We would be making money. You will be making money. We don't make a penny. Learn doesn't take a single cent from this. So we just move to the bottom. We hit save and continue. And now it says, look, you can't just be sending out promotional emails all the time. We got to send out text emails, just content as well, right? So fine, let's do this. Now it's already gone ahead and populated bodybuilding. So I'm just going to, it says you need to choose a minimum 7 because we want to provide value. These are, again, look at the saturation scores, only 9%, 10%. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick 7 here on this page. All right, 6, 7. Again, I can move things around however I want. I can edit them if I want. So I go to the bottom here and say save and continue. All right, guys, we are just 10 minutes in right now. Type in wow. Type in wow again if you're blown away with what we're doing. We're building the entire business from scratch here, guys. All right, now I say consistent intervals, right? This means that I want my system, when somebody joins my email list, please send out an email per day for me. Just every day, send out one email, and here's the order of the emails. Then it says, please choose the templates. This is the thank you email right when they join. I'm going to leave it alone. I like it. But now look at this. See, these are solo ads, right? They're promotional. Well, let's move things around so that we do a better balance, right? So now we have a content email. We have a promotional email, content, promotional. I move things around. I am ready to keep moving forward. We're only, what, 11 minutes in right now? 11. Now it says, look, what kind of one-page website do you want to build? I recommend for the moment, keep it simple. We're going to do a classic opt-in page. So I just move and click on that. It says, please type in your company name. I'll type in Learn Inc. Please type in your email address. I'll type in support@learn.com. And now it says, please choose one of these that you like, these pre-done templates. We have 4 pages of amazing templates. So well, let's look at the next one here. Oh my God, I'm already in love. I see a perfect one right here. Preview that, and you'll see that it's a muscle building one. Done. Now, we are actually building your one-page website. Your business is going to be ready to go in any minute now. And I like this image. If I wanted, I could change the image. I could totally come up here, choose any royalty photo or upload my own photo, royalty-free photo, by the way. So now look at this. I don't want a timer on mine. So I click on that, hit trash. Gone. All right. I don't really want their first name. Gone. Now, let's this. 4 free tips to gaining muscle fast. All right. Now I go here. I highlight that. Download free report now. I don't really think I like, well, I'm going to leave it alone. I could change this color, guys. I can change look at this. I can change the font size. See that? All I did is just change the font size right there. If I want, I can go in here. I can change the color of all of this. So if I wanted to change that color of the text, I can do that. I can change the text inside of here. So I can actually just go to the end here and add a little one of these. I can change this text. I can just put my company name here. I'm done. All my legal pages are there. Everything I need to be perfectly legal. And guys, look at this. We're done. Our entire page is up and running. It's literally ready to go. So now all I have to do is hit save. And it says, okay, do you want to continue editing? Do you want to view or do you want to exit? Well, I want to exit. I'm done. All right. If I want, for those of you who want to get advanced, we can do split testing. I'm not even going to go there right now. I'm just going to hit save and continue and check this out. We're basically done and we are 13 minutes in. 13 minutes in and your business is ready to go. One last step left is, look, when somebody gives you their email address, what did I tell you? They have to be informed that the report that they asked for is on its way, right? So we're just going to choose this timer page. What this does is as soon as someone gives you their email address, it says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it informs them that the report is in their inbox, email, and it says, please read this page to learn how to build more muscle. So I just click on timer page and I'll write out my main sentence. I'll say, your free report is in your email, but first, to gain muscle mass fast, see this amazing page. Whatever, right? Doesn't matter what I say here. Then it says, how long do you want to count down? I say, 5 seconds is more than enough. Save and continue. And it says, do you want to create a corporate website? I don't want to do this right now, guys. This is for when you want to do Facebook ads, but we can create your entire website so you're Facebook compliant. We are 14 and a half minutes in, and I don't want to do that right now, so I just hit save and continue, and boom, we're done. Got to stop the timer. Ladies and gentlemen, 14 and a half minutes, and check this out. Your business is up and running. Look at that. All I have to do here is type in test@gmail.com just to put something else out there. Watch this. Listen, first of all, guys, before I even show you this, come on. Type in excited. Type in excited right now if you're just sitting there staring at the screen thinking, what just happened? I see Ruby, Alex, yep, Mia, I see you. Wow, we got all kinds of people commenting. Mike, Elijah, yep, I see you. Alex, thank you for being so active, Alex. I appreciate that. Isn't this amazing, guys? Do you believe now that it took me $400,000 to build this? Say yes. Say yes in the comment box if you believe me now that it took me guys, this was really hard. The top people in the world who are coders and developers said no, cannot be done. We went out there and we proved them wrong, but it took a lot of money to do it. All right, so this would be your business. This would be your page. You are ready to start driving traffic and making money in an instant. Now, all I need to do is show you how it works. I go here, I type in test@gmail.com. I hit free instant access. There you go. 5, 4, 3. It just basically lets you know that the report is on its way. And it forwards me over to this person's website. And check this out. So if I go to the bottom and I try to order, I want you to see what happens. Look, right down here. Right down there. I'm going to scroll to the bottom. You see here? It says affiliate equals the Korma 1. That was the ID that I had put into the system. So I, or you in this case, are getting full credit. There is never, ever any sharing of commission, or your business is yours. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to let you build 10 of these. You can come here and edit anything you want. You can edit, your whole business is in one place. I'm literally just going to hit save and continue, and it's now processing, and it's done. It is done, ladies and gentlemen. Your business is done. You can download your free report. Check this out. My free report is fully finished. Table of contents. There's my about the author. Here's my articles. And if I click these links, guess what happens? Yeah, you're right. It's your affiliate link. This full free report gets delivered to all of your people. And now we're ready to start driving traffic. And we have an entire traffic academy here that you'll work through. But I'm not done yet with the amazing, amazing side of this software. Look at this. I'm going to click on go to dashboard. And now I can look at my business. Look, this is the business I launched. I can see all the data. If I click advanced analytics, I can manage my entire data. I can even have ClickBank integrated into my Launchpad so I can see my sales, clicks, everything. It'll show me how many clicks I've gotten, how many opt-ins I've gotten. Look at this. It shows me a country, world map to show me where my traffic is coming from. And this, ladies and gentlemen, was me. I just opted in front of you, and it shows me how I did it. I was on Safari using a Mac, and it showed me that I opted in. So you have absolutely every kind of piece of data you can imagine, and then you go back to your dashboard. If you ever want to edit this, just click on edit, and boom, you can go back and edit any part of this entire business in a heartbeat just by clicking on the specific link. Look, I can go back and edit anything. So my entire business is run. It took me 14 and a half minutes to build. How many of you would love it if I gave you the ability to build 10 of these, right? How awesome would that be? How awesome would that be? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a reality, and this is why it took me $400,000 to build. And I want to basically hand this to you today. But what I really want to know is, how many of you want your hands on this tool right now? If you believe that this 100% automated tool could be the breakthrough you've been looking for, tell me, type yes right now if this is what you would want. Yep, Victoria. Yep, Alex, I see you. Levy, Mike, Yep, Thomas. Aria. I see it. Stella. Bella. Oh my God. Hadley. Yep, Oliver. Lucas. Look at the guys. Thank you so much. Trust me, my team will be so amazed and pleased to hear this because we have worked so hard to build this platform for you, and it is changing lives. All right, now I want to continue and I want to empower you now and show you just how much the system like this can actually earn you and what it is that you need to do to keep moving forward. So listen, all I need from you is a 60-day commitment. Look, you're building a serious business. It's time to learn and educate yourself. Your online presence, I'll guarantee you can have that up in 60 minutes or less when you try. But I can't guarantee that you'll be a successful business person in that time. I need you to be dedicated. Give me at least 60 days. Be realistic. You want a complete change in your life. You can't do it overnight. All right, we have to have that understanding. So if you aren't willing to commit at least 60 days to me, then the Launchpad just isn't for you. But if you're ready to do that, go ahead and type in yes. Type in yes right now. Oh, Samantha's way ahead of me. She said yes. Jack said yes. Dominic said yes. Elijah, yes. Back. Alex, man, super active. All right, always responding. Awesome. Well, listen, guys, today I want to put you on the fast track to making your first $10,000. You know, I have a funny story about when I was first starting out very, very long ago, and I went to this event, and I was sitting at the bar, and all of the speakers of the event, these guys were making millions of dollars. They were there, and I could see them, and I was watching them in awe, because I was just a kid, right? I hadn't made much money on anything online, really. And they were talking about big numbers, you know, 7 figures, 6 figures, and I remember listening from behind the scenes thinking, whoa. And I finally, one of them saw me and said, kid, come here, because they recognized me and said, you know, tell us about yourself. I said, how can you guys talk about all these huge numbers? And I can't even make, you know, I'm trying to make 15, 20,000. I can't figure that out. And so there, one of them was really drunk, and he looks over at me and he says, you know, he basically says this. He says, hey, kid, how do you eat an elephant? And I thought, what the heck is he talking about? He said, how do you eat an elephant? He said, one bite at a time, and he started laughing, right? The point here is I've gone on to understand that drunk man's lessons and teach it all over the world to everybody, and it's changed so many lives. Stop thinking about $10,000 or $100,000 or even $1 million. Start thinking in tiny, tiny, small chunks. Look, I want to show you, prove to you, live before your eyes, how little it takes, really, to make your first $10,000. All right, everyone type in 10K. Type in 10K right now. 10K. Type in 10K if you're ready to see just how little it takes. All right, let's do this. All right, I've got this Excel file put together for you. And in this, I'm going to try to explain this as much as I can. What I want to explain to you is where your focus should be. Because you cannot be sitting there thinking about these big numbers when it's easier to think about the little numbers and get there. So, dollars per month. Let's make 4 assumptions first. First assumption is how much is an email worth to you per email per month. Okay, I'm actually going to go very light here and say $1. Okay, that's just, you know, $1 is not, it's conservative. Okay, you could do a lot better, but you could do a little bit worse, but we're just trying to give round numbers. Now, of the number of people that come to your website, how many of them are you going to convert into an actual subscriber? Well, I'm going to take the lower side and do 40%. A lot of mine do 50 to 60%. Then how many days in a month are there? 30. Now, this is called the thank you page value. This basically means on a rough estimate, how much money can you expect to make per subscriber who joins your list on the thank you page, meaning that very first affiliate offer. So I always like to use round up numbers here as well and just say $1. So now when we look at this, guys, look at what starts to happen. So let's say you go super part-time to begin with. You don't want to risk a lot. You don't want to lose your job. You just want to do an hour, half an hour to an hour a day. So let's say you do enough work to just get 125 people to your website per day. Let me tell you something right now. I have some websites doing 5,000, 6,000 visitors a day. So 125 is a joke. All right, it's super easy. I'm going to show you a traffic mechanism you can use to do that in like an hour, if probably a lot less than that actually. So across the course of the month, you will have gotten exactly 3,750 visitors to your website, right? I just took this number and multiplied it with the number of days. Now let's figure out what that actually means in terms of subscribers. How many subscribers will you have picked up? Well, if you got that many visitors, you'll basically have picked up, oops, all right, you'll have picked up exactly 40%. So you'll have picked up 1,500 subscribers. Actually, this shouldn't be a dollar sign, but that's great. So now what are these 1,500 subscribers worth to you right away? Well, I told you the thank you page value is $1, so they're worth to you exactly that. They're worth to you $1 each. Now, we have this number up here as well, because if you send them daily emails, they're worth in addition to that to you, right? So let's just say they're also worth $1 per month to you, purely from the daily emails. So now, what does that equal to total income? Guys, that right there already is $3,000. Oops. All right, so that's already $3,000 that you're earning. Just the first month working super part-time. Now that you see this, now remember, this is a hypothetical model. I don't want anyone thinking I'm making any guarantees here. I'm just trying to get you to understand what's possible. So now let's take a minute to say, okay, because it worked month one, you tell yourself, let's expand it. Let me do twice as much work the next month. That's fair, right? So you go out and you get 250 visitors a day. You just double up on what you're already doing. Then you take that 250, multiply it by 30. Now you're getting 7,500 visitors a day, but you're only converting at, let's say, 40%, which is the lower case of things. And now you're at $3,000 is what you're earning through just the tip method, right? The TYP. That's immediately as you get these 3,000 subscribers. But you still have monthly income, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You now have last month's email leads and this month's, so it starts to grow. So you have 1,500 people plus 3,000, right? All of that. So you got last month's plus this month. That times the number, that dollar right there, and that's $4,500. Well, what do we have now? If I sum this up with this, we're at $7,500. Well, guess what? This is, I love doing math sometimes. Add up these first 2 months, working super part-time, $10,500. That could be potentially earned in your first month. Remember, no guarantees, no promises. Everything works out in its own way. But what is amazing here is, let's just say that even if you did half as much, type in me. Even if you did half, even if all these numbers were cut by half, type in me if your life would still be dramatically changed. Type in me if you would still be super ecstatic, if your investment wouldn't be amazing returns. Type in me. Yes, me. Come on. All right, I see it, Julie. I see you. Yep. I see you again, Alex. I got you, buddy. All right, Isaac. All right, Emily. Yes, tons of yeses pouring in. Isn't that amazing? This is what it is, guys. Now, even if I lost you on these math, it's all this is the business model. You don't have to understand it to the T, because I'm going to explain it to you once you get inside Inbox Blueprint. But what you do need to understand takes to get this to happen. And all because of what? A simple model right here. This is the model. Look, the simple steps that we've already done. And you know what? Let's dive right in. Let's see exact examples of how this actually turns into an amazing amount of money. Specifically, how it can turn into a $10,000 a month income for you, working from home, from your computer, laptop, using nothing but email. All right, so case study number one is how we earn using something called the tip method, right? Your thank you page, which is the first place someone lands right after they give you their email address. So I'm going to walk you through a really cool example, something that took me 45 minutes to put together. So essentially, I used my sneaky strategy to win a $12,000 prize. See, there was something happening in the personal development industry. I did not exist in that industry. Nobody knew me. And I wanted to come in, and I wanted to come in with a bang. There was a product being released. I wanted to win the first prize. And the first prize was $12,000, so I came rushing in, and here's all I did. I literally built an opt-in page. I'm going to show you the picture of it right now, and we're going to, we've already done this. We built one. You saw how easy it was. Guys, we did it in minutes. Minutes, right? And back then, I didn't even have that software. I had to do it myself. Now, I already knew which offer I have to choose, the second step, because it was the one that was launching. And I wrote 3 emails. And today, you don't even have to write those emails, because I've already done that for you. You ready to see the page? You ready to see the page that literally went out? How easy it was? Look at this, guys. This is it. This was my entire web page. Okay? And today we can build better looking pages for literally nickels and for minutes, and nobody needs to have access to any kind of tech. I had to hire people to do this. This page probably cost me about $300-400 just to build. Now, when someone put their email address in over there, they would head off to this website. This wasn't mine. This was Dr. Joe Vitale's work, his hard work, not mine. And lo and behold, I didn't have to do anything, right? So I just had that one special link. So that's exactly how it worked. I just copied and pasted an affiliate URL and sent people off to this thank you page. The whole thing